Hey everyone, I am so excited to be here. I wanted to talk about something very near and dear to my heart. I wanted to talk about how to keep your dreams right in front of you at all times so that you feel dedicated to work on those dreams and accomplish them. So, a lot of times we set out goals that we want to achieve, right? We say we want to write a book. We say we want to start a business. We say we want to lose weight. We say we want to save $1,000, right? And we say all of these goals. But then within a few days, a few weeks, sometimes even a few hours, we lose momentum with our goal. We have no desire to work towards them. We fall off. We make excuses. We make exceptions. We make exceptions to the rule. We throw in the towel. We say we'll start at another time. And then before we know it, months later, we're reflecting on that goal and we're disappointed. Darn, why didn't I save that $1,000? Dang, I was supposed to lose 10 pounds before the summer started. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't. It's another year that I'm going to put this book on my vision board because I didn't do it last year. And it feels discouraging and overwhelming. And then you feel defeated. Well, obviously, I don't want that for anyone because I was that person. I was that person that set out to achieve goals and didn't. Or I set out to achieve goals but never achieved them, and I felt discouraged and wanted to throw in the towel. And then it would kind of prevent me from wanting to set any future goals because I was like, well, dang, I didn't achieve any of the other goals that I set before. So why would this goal be any different? So I obviously want good things for you. I want you to be able to set goals, reach them, and be proud of yourself, right? I want you to look at your goals and say, wow, I did it. I can't believe I did that. And so I'm going to give you strategies that you can use, 3 strategies that you can use to achieve goals. So one of my firm beliefs is that if you want to achieve a goal, you have to keep the goal in front of you at all times. And what I mean by that is it needs to be in the forefront of your mind because a lot of times we push it back and we put other things in front of it. We put our family in front of it. We put our favorite TV show in front of it. We put social media in front of it. We put all these things in front of it, but our goals still matter, but somehow we've pushed them to the back burner, right? And what that causes, it's going to end up causing resentment. Like if you're helping your husband achieve a goal, you're helping your children accomplish things, but here you are in the same place that you were 2 years ago, you're going to start to get bitter. You're going to start to get resentful. You're going to start to get frustrated, irritated. And obviously nobody wants to feel those emotions. And so the best way to keep your goal in the forefront of your mind is there's 3 different ways. So the first way is to have an accountability partner. So this would be telling somebody that you trust near and dear to your heart, hey, I'm ready to lose 20 pounds. Hey, I'm ready to save $1,000. Hey, I'm going to write a book by the end of this year. And letting that person know, asking them, hey, can you support me with this goal? Can you call me and check on me every single Friday? Can you remind me when I feel tempted to go pick up, cake when we're on the phone or a milkshake when we're on the phone? Say, hey, Nicole, don't go get that. Remember, you're trying to lose weight. And it's really cool a lot of times because you'd be surprised when you reach out to people to do that. A lot of times they have goals as well. And so you guys are able to do that both ways. So you can help to hold them accountable and they can help to hold you accountable. And I really, really like that. I found that personally when I started my business. I ran into a lady via Facebook. We ended up meeting up and we have such a great, I call her my biz bestie now. We have such a solid relationship where we check in with each other every other Thursday about our progress. And we let each other know this is the goal. These are the goals that I'm working on over the next 2 weeks. This is what I plan to do. Can you check in? And we'll inbox each other. We'll text each other. We'll even call each other sometimes to hold each other accountable. And that has really helped me. A lot of people feel vulnerable when they do that because they're like, well, I don't want to share my goals. And that's why it's important that you find somebody that you can trust. And so with her, she's starting a business, but her business is completely different than the business that I started. And so that's what made it work. But you can still, like, if you have a best friend, your mom, your spouse, somebody you trust that will actually push you. Because a lot of times we're not going to push ourselves. Think about when you're at the gym and they're like, do 15 reps, right? If you're in class, you're going to do 15 reps. But if you're on your own, you're not doing those 15 reps. You might do 10, you might do 5, but you're not going to push yourself beyond where you're comfortable. It's very, very hard to do that. And so that's the great thing about having those accountability partners in place. The second way that you can keep your goal in front of you at all time is affirmations. I actually write down my goals and I write them out as if they are affirmations. So when I was working on my second book, I knew I wanted to become a best-selling author. It was great that I published my first book, but my goal with my second book was it was time for me to become a best-selling author. I needed to ramp it up one. And so what I did was I wrote out my affirmation, my goal as an affirmation. I, Nicole, am a best-selling author. I, Nicolia, make millions off of my book. I, Nicolia, make a difference in people's lives. And I read those as affirmations every single morning. This again served the same purpose of keeping my goal constantly in front of me. As I was going through it, as I was reading my affirmations every single morning, it helped to inform me what it was I was working towards, what it is that I'm looking forward to, what it is I'm trying to accomplish. And it reinforced that. So think about it. If you set a goal to save money and you say, I, Nicolia, am a successful saver and have $10,000 in my savings account. I know it's a stretch, but let's say that, okay? Well, then when you get to work and somebody's like, hey, come to happy hour with me, you're going to remember that affirmation. You'd be less likely to want to go to happy hour because you're remembering that you're affirming yourself to work towards what it is you want. And the neat thing about our brain is our brain doesn't know the difference between fake and reality. And so we can train our brain to believe that certain things are real, certain things are reality, or certain things are fake. But if you tell yourself stuff over and over again, your brain is going to remember that. And then eventually, so your words start off, it goes to your brain, and then eventually your actions fall in line because you want your actions to align with the goal that you are trying to achieve. And so here you are telling yourself, I am a millionaire. Then eventually you're going to start putting yourself in positions to have an extra streams of income, to bring in extra money. You're going to start saving, right? Because now your brain is trying to align with what your words have said. So affirmations are so powerful. I don't go a single day without saying an affirmation. And then obviously the third way, a lot of people are already doing this, but I really want to emphasize this again, is vision boards. If you notice behind me, I have two vision boards. One is my daughter's, one is mine. But every single morning we look at our vision boards. If you look on my vision board, you'll see the purple book right there. And the purple book shows that I would like to be an author. I'd like to publish more books. That's something I'm working towards. So every single morning I'm looking at my vision board, and it's a constant reminder of what it is that I am working towards. It is a great visualization of what I want. Like a lot of times I'll look at the vision board and I'll close my eyes and imagine me in that place. Like part of it, I don't think you can see it. But part of it on the vision board is like a vision of a beautiful scenery at a beach, right? I close my eyes and imagine what it would feel like for me to be there. And as I'm working on goals, or as I feel like giving up or throwing in the towel, I remember that vision. I remember what it feels like when I'm just imagining it. So imagine what it will feel like when I'm actually there. And so that really helps to inform my steps and to let me know, like, hey, I need to be putting myself in a position to live that vision board dream out, to live those vision board goals out, to be able to accomplish those things. And so those are the best ways that you can keep your goal constantly in front of you. Every single day doing your affirmations, every single day looking at your vision board. And if you are comfortable, finding an accountability partner that's holding you accountable so that you're pushing out of your comfort zone where nothing good happens anyway, but you're pushing past that comfort zone into a place of success. And so I want you guys to remember that. I want you to start working on how you can implement those three different steps into your life so that your goals are more tangible and they can actually be accomplished. So I am super excited to see what visualization, accountability, and affirmations will do in your life. And I'm so excited to hear feedback from you guys as you see fit based on the impact that those three things have had in your life. I know for me and my one-on-one clients, they have had amazing and astounding outcomes for us. And I want that same for you. So make sure you try it out and let me know how it goes. I hope everyone has a wonderful day and continue with clarity. Bye, guys.